Hello everyone, and we are back with Roll for Initiative Presents Session 26 of Icewind Dale, Rime, the Frostmaiden. We are down to Loki tonight. He's doing stuff. Don't actually know what, but he's doing stuff. So, we'll be starting off with some recap. It's been a month, so I'm going to give a little bit of leeway. But I think last session was pretty memorable. So, that's why Sam can tell us what happened.
I can?
You can try.
And now.
So, I do have to think back a little bit. I believe, if I'm thinking of the right session, so we had just come out. No, I think we just went into a trial at the start of that session, one of them at least.
Yeah.
That trial involved a fair bit of, I believe this was the survival trial, the one which involved, or isolation, I think. The one that involved us getting trapped in the foggy mist before being rescued by the... I'm just going to call her the maideness of the camp. Unfortunately, there was a bit of a cost to that. Some of the people that got lost did come out with the risk of a bit of madness. Indefinite madness for some, but temporary for others, potentially. This, of course, affected poor Rune with some other things on top of what she already had, leaving her resolved to, I believe, be along the lines of, to protect everyone, she has to kill them. So she started attacking, I believe it was Zekel first, at which point it sort of broke out into a bit of a chase, her heading back up to the top floor of this, I think this was the Frostmaiden's fortress or something, where after a bit more things went down, a few of us chasing after, it finally came to a decision where Zekel unfortunately had to put Rune down. It was quick, it was swift, so as far as we're aware, Rune felt it painlessly. Then it was left for a little bit with Zekel and Ardax taking care of Rune's body, putting it in the room and closing the door while sending Zyruk back down to catch the others up on what happened. There were some other trials a bit before all of this, but I can't remember the full details as to if that was the previous session or the one before.
That was that session.
That was that. Okay, well,
I'm pretty sure it was.
that's where my memory's at.
I'm pretty sure we had to like pack up camp and like.
Yeah.
All three trials that you completed were in that one session.
Okay, it was all in the last. Yep.
Yeah, we had to pack up a camp and like go like hiking for like 12 hours straight, and then we had the one where we had to kill the old people for food.
But yeah, that is.
And we have to protect the camp.
What
Yeah.
happened.
Yeah, that was what I talked about already. So.
But yeah, we coming back immediately after what just happened. Zyruk has caught at least these three of them up on the wrong thing for stream. 1 second. Roll a dice so it triggers the particular scene. There we go, better. But yes, as the two of you come downstairs a little bit after Zyruk does, there was talks before everything went down of a long rest as people were exhausted and tired. So let me just add you three onto the map. And Ardax and Sarek. There we go. Okay. So, let's continue off. Jensen seems concerned, but like he came to that conclusion beforehand, listening to Valine and all that.
So were we still long resting, right?
I haven't implemented it yet. If you guys were taking it, I just need the confirmation from you.
After all this goes down, Zekel will go
Yeah.
sit himself in a corner.
Okay.
Well, I'll look at the rest of the party as he walks over there, and we should probably just give him a little bit of time. Stay nearby, though. And I will proceed to sit on the bottom of the stairs, just to watch if anyone tries to run back up.
remains animate up against the wall here. Does nothing. Jensen goes to sleep. Yeah. Villain also just finds a place to rest away from everyone else. Zarek, what are you doing?
Yeah, I'll just find a quiet spot, snuggle into next to the stairs and go to sleep.
The music should be too loud. Let me rest. Long rest. You all rest up. It doesn't seem like people are going to stop you in any way. The Walrus just continues to slide until he also finds a place to sleep. You all wake up, but it seems like an 8-hour period the next morning, or whenever.
Can't see the sun, so
So,
I will guess go around and first I'll go check on Zekel. That'll be probably how I'll start this off, just heading over to him. I will approach, probably keep like a few meters between us first. And just look down at him, or up, at his eyes. I imagine he's still sort of tall sitting. Yeah.
Do you say anything?
No, I'm just making sure you know I'm there. As I will
Sort of,
proceed to hold my hand out to help you up.
You know when you stare, but you're staring at anything, like your eyes are just sort of unfocused? That's what's sort of going on at the moment.
After a few awkward moments of holding my hand out there,
Are we going?
I think it's best we get the others up and get this out of the way.
No.
If we need to finish this, at least for her.
And he'll take your hand, but you'll notice that there's no strength in using you to pull himself up.
And with a sort of more, not yelling, but like loud enough the others could probably hear it. Everyone else up and ready?
Yep.
Right, I believe we have one more trial to do.
Yeah, what was it again? We had isolation. Is it preservation?
And duration, not duration, endurance, preservation?
Cruelty,
Preservation.
Preservation and isolation. Now you're doing preservation.
Okay. I'll head down to the final door, which I
Endurance
think...
and cruelty.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll head down to our
Follow
final
behind
door.
Ardax.
Okay.
And heading in. Well, once the others are here, I imagine we all head in anyway, so...
Yeah.
Yep, you all enter. You see on the placard preservation there. As you do what has been done the last 3 times, you touch on the door, and your surroundings vanish in a flurry of snow. And when your vision clears, you find yourself at the edge of this camp under clear skies. All fires in the camp are out, and the only sound you hear is the flapping tents as the wind hits them. As you begin to walk closer towards this town, or this encampment, closer examination reveals that dozens of corpses are half buried in snowdrifts. It becomes clear that a massacre took place recently. You hear the squawking of buzzards coming from the middle of the camp and see a half-dozen vultures picking at 2 bodies outside of one of the larger tents.
Well, they look preserved.
Zegal sort of just, not like funny chuckles, but ironically chuckles? I don't know if
It
that's the
wasn't
term
meant
I'm
as a
looking for.
joke, so...
No, more at the scene, not what you said.
Well, does anyone happen to have an idea what preservation could mean in this case?
It's a very big word.
We
I
could
start
have a look
walking to the center
around.
of town.
Maybe we have to
I'll,
stop the vultures from ripping apart the corpses.
Yeah, I'll start walking towards, I guess... You say they're in front of one of the bigger ones?
Yep. There's 6 vultures picking at 2 corpses in front of one of the larger tents in the center of the encampment.
I'll start approaching slowly towards that. I want to see how the vultures react.
Okay.
And yeah, I start approaching slowly towards them, and not in a way to startle them, just more like see... Do they, like, react to someone approaching, or do they just keep pecking away?
They're just pecking as you start to walk. They don't seem to move as you approach.
Huh. I'll stop there for a moment just to observe them while the others do whatever they decide they're gonna do.
As you look, they start, because they're giant vultures, not normal vultures. They
Yeah.
start pecking at what looks like the corpse of a woman.
I'll walk straight up to him.
I'll follow behind.
Is there anything unique in this situation?
Nothing unique that you can hear, they're just squawking at these corpses.
Well, they are...
Is it daytime or?
Looks like time is clear as well. No sign of actual snow.
Yeah.
Oh. Very big.
Say this.
So you said this is like a town, right?
Yeah, there's an encampment. There's a whole bunch of tents everywhere.
An encampment. Okay.
Oh, hit the wrong one again. 15, 5, 4, 6, 15, 5. These two. These two seem to be like perch and crushing a certain section of the tents as they are pecking at these two bodies. Hit the wrong one again, like an idiot. Okay, and then I'll add you 1, 2, 3, 4. And Zarek is walking up. No, Ziggle's walking up. I apologize.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was the one staying back a bit.
Yeah, they sort of they continue to just peck at these things. The lot of them, they seem to be more like drawing, quartering. This corpse is, 2 of them are going for separate limbs and pulling.
Well, as they eat, I'll sort of like non-threateningly approach and sort of squat down and attempt to inspect the body to see if there's anything of interest on them.
Okay. Roll an animal handling.
Can do.
That was chat something 21. They're not. Yeah, you find a way to peacefully be like, I'm not here to attack or anything, and you go and sit next to them. You have a look at these 2 people. You see that they're wearing. Sorry, I need to have a look at what tribe they are. They seem to be wearing furs that have this tinge of blue onto them. They're not terribly dyed or anything, but there's a tinge of this blue on there.
That wouldn't mean anything to me, would it?
No.
Cool.
Wolf traps. Yeah, they're wearing wolf clothes. That's it.
Okay. Well, after inspecting it, I'll stand back up. I'll turn to the rest of the group. Doesn't seem to be anything interesting. I don't know if we start checking tents or what.
Would it be best to stay together somewhat?
I assume these 5s and 10s are tents, right?
Yeah.
And they're like on top of one of the bigger tents that's in front.
Yeah, the two vultures are like crushing what looks like half of this tent by their weight.
Well, might as well. I'll go and check that one. So I'll like walk around and then I guess lift up the side of the tent, see if I can see anything in it.
Okay, as you look in. Okay, as you're looking around, you just hear. Very quietly.
I see. I'll put the side of the tent back down and I'll come around to like this corner where the buzzards are, and I'll like try and I don't even know how the fuck this is gonna work. Motion, gesture, somehow communicate for them to just take the bodies and fucking go.
Okay. What's
Oh,
everyone
what am
doing?
I doing for that?
Oh yeah, go ahead. Roll your animal handling.
Ugh.
I'll be keeping an eye on the vultures.
They
Not.
s-
Yeah.
Sort of don't care. They brush you off as they continue to face the woman's corpse, now limbless, as they're chewing on bone and flesh. They've started attacking the second corpse nearby, which looks like a man. The one in the 5, 1, and 6 are.
Well, do we want to get rid of them?
Are you saying this to me or to the other group?
To the two nearby.
I don't know. Preservation, I don't know if we're supposed to be preserving the people that were here or the giant birds that are here now.
Well, I'm just be on your guard. I'm gonna head over to the one over here and sort of see if there's a way in, assuming it's not also broken.
It's broken, but it's there's still a way in. Like one of the support poles is broken, but there's
So
still
it's like
enough.
falling down slightly on one
Yeah.
side.
Jens will also check out this one after.
As you enter, there just seems to be
I guess I'll go over here.
a combination of emptiness and dead bodies. Stuff is pillaged. You see a couple cages, which probably were for dogs, that are empty.
Does it I want to say reek of death, like it was recent, or more like this happened a while ago?
The snow hasn't covered many of the bodies laying out front, so you're assuming it's been relatively recent.
Fresh food.
I'll
Well,
come back to the
two
subtitles.
forms of preservation, through the circle of life, or through keeping others alive.
Do the dead bodies that are around, do they look like they were killed by animals or like other people or?
Roll an investigation. Or medicine.
Would be better in medicine. If I take that roll, medicine would be a +3, so an 8.
You
So
can
my
reroll the
5.
medicine. I should have been
Yeah.
more clear.
Slightly better.
There are piercings of there's piercing holes that are larger than most teeth of carnivores, like wolves and such. More like spears, as you're fairly knowledgeable at how
Yeah.
they are. This seems to be an attack from a group of people.
Okay. Do they have weapons in that? Like, does it look like it was a fight, or was it
It looks like there was
one-sided?
There was some fighting, but you don't see any weapons. There are some. There's like one or two corpses of wolven, that's not a word. Wolf pelts, but they're like grayer.
Oh, it's like another tribe?
Mm.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna head up to where Ezekiel is roughly.
Yeah, I'll sort of like, not forcefully, but like, not be pushed back, move in between them, and sort of like try and slide the corpse further along the ground away from the top tent.
As you try and go for their food, 8 and 15 do some attacks at you.
Okay.
Combat is.
15 tries to peck you with his beak and then tries to scratch you with its claw. Misses on both of them. And the same for number 8 over here. Miss on the first one and miss on the second. As you begin dragging the body, they start to attack you, and then all of the vultures start to get aggressive. At this point, everyone should roll initiative.
Yeah, I get more aggressive.
So, do I see the sign of aggression from them or from Ezekiel first?
It would be from them. They attack.
They attack first.
Mhm.
I forgot to add the music again. Okay. Tipped up the order is Ezekiel.
Yep. I would like to rage,
Okay.
and I would also like to Great Weapon Master and Reckless Attack. You know, because I just love effects.
Mhm.
You just do. You just love effects. That's okay.
Alright.
You swing your glaive at 8, it hits.
Bop.
Do
1
18
damage is still
1 second. That one's in.
Jesus.
Bop. Now I need to check. What is
Sorry,
it,
the
abilities?
cat wandered in.
Great Weapon Master. Is that as a bonus action, right?
The glaive thing?
As a
Yeah.
bonus action, alright. No, because I also get one from Great Weapon Master as well.
When you kill, yeah.
Yeah, but it costs a bonus action, so I was just checking. Yep, and that is my turn.
Okay, 8 is down, now it's 15s. Again. Oh, they would have had advantage on those attacks. That's my bad.
But they got pack tactics.
Yeah.
Ah, nice. They're gonna have advantage anyway.
The first big misses and now goes for the talons against you. Hits with the 15.
I would like to use Stone's Endurance.
Roll that 10 HP. You boost 6, and you take 11 reduced to 6 or 5.
5, so I'll get rid of that other temporary
Yeah.
HP, and I'm good
So
still.
take no damage. Now it's Ardex's turn. Just make sure my cat is.
I'm going to move. Just trying to think. Would I be able to hit like 3 of them in that spot? Like from there, if I was to move down?
Oh well.
Or would it have to be angled more, like sort of?
Yeah, I'll allow it. You can hit the 3 of them.
Okay. Yeah, I move into position as I just unleash Dragon Breath without hesitation.
Okay.
Do the save. And then the damage. And that was my action. As my bonus action.
Sorry. As Vultures 15 and 6 fail, 4 succeeds, and they take 10 damage each.
Right.
Except for 4, who takes half of that.
We all good? I
Cool.
just making sure. Yep. Oh, okay. And bonus action. Fuck off HP. And bonus action will be to activate my what's it called? The
Right.
yes.
Yep, you bring your
And
rapier
this
along your
one
flesh.
probably be so damage to myself
Take 5 HP.
as this one activates.
So now have the Rite of the Storm applied. And then next up is Jensen. Sorry, Sunday.
Jensen will move up a little bit and he's gonna cast Meteor. Am I allowed to throw the meteors on the same time I do
You
it?
can throw
Is it
2 of them.
Okay, just making sure. Alright, gonna shoot it so it'll hit those 3. 15, 4, and 6. Save.
We've got some successes and some failures.
Okay. Oh, I need to put the effect on myself as well.
They take 7 damage. 6 isn't looking the best.
Alrighty. That'll be Jensen's turn.
That's only one meteor though, isn't it?
Yeah, you can fire 2 per turn.
Oh, right, yeah, I totally forgot this 2 burn. Whoops. My apologies. Again.
Yeah, they all fail. They
Nice.
each take 6, and Giant Vulture 6 is dead.
Nice. Alright, now that's my turn.
Okay. Giant Vulture 5 will come down,
To Paradise City.
fly up and behind Mr. Miss Fire Breath over here.
That is
Oh,
completely
I used my
fair.
reaction. That's a shame.
That is
I said, oh,
completely
and
fair.
I used my reaction. That is a shame. There's a reaction. though.
Use a reaction.
Is it? Yeah, the stone's endurance.
Right.
Stone's endurance is reaction. That's what I'm complaining about.
They go for a big attack and miss, and they go for a talon attack. And hit.
Okay.
And you take 7 damage.
And a saving throw. Oh, he's not that type of enemy.
There's not type of enemy.
Okay.
But now it's Zyric's turn.
I'll start to walk up, and as I'm pulling my cryo flame tongue out of its scabbard, I'll use my bonus action to speak the word, its magical phrase, to ignite it. And I'll start swinging away at Giant Vulture number 4.
Okay.
4.
You hit the first one.
Sweet.
What's that? Divine Smite. Oh, that's
You
crazy.
do 24 damage to it. You encase it with this blue fire and burn it down.
Stepping through its ash, I'll continue moving up to this guy, and I'll use my extra attack on him. Ah,
You
fuck.
missed the second.
If you moved over one, you would have advantage.
Ah, damn. Oh well.
Just FYI.
Yeah, well, you know, not paying attention that much.
One, seeing all of his friends perish, flies up 60 feet. Okay. That's his turn. Top of the order is Eagle.
Okay. There's one in the air. I don't like 60 feet is a pain. But regardless. Where is he? Breakfast attack, great weapon master. Just what I do. Bop.
Hit.
Assume that hits. Bop.
You outright kill 15.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Doesn't matter, have advantage anyway, but just in case I don't kill it. Bop.
You hit,
Oh, it hits. Sweet. Bop.
and you kill it anyway.
Alright, that'll be my turn, and I'm just waiting for Vulture 1 to do something.
Alright. No, I'd actually.
I do a pew pew ability
Okay.
where like I attack it twice.
You gotta say it
Wait,
in a
this
southern accent.
is in range.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you said 60 feet, right?
Yep, you hit.
It should be under within. Oh, right. No, I don't need to re-roll the attack, but okay.
You hit the second one. if you
You'd
want
have to
just-
for the second one anyway.
Yeah. So the second one would have hit.
Yep.
So I'll just roll that.
You do 9 damage. Doesn't look very healthy.
Yep, as that was my Eldritch Blast. At this level, that is only 2 of them, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
I
Until 11.
don't think I. No, it's not a light weapon, is it? And I didn't do a normal attack, so never mind. Unless you want to allow me to throw a dagger, but I don't think I can in this case.
You can in that range.
Yeah, daggers have a range of 60 feet, and I am a bit further away than that.
Jensen's turn.
Okay, move up. 15, 25, 30. Can I, like, yeet a meteor up at it?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
You fling a meteor up, it hits. It fails the saving throw. And it dies immediately.
Hey.
And for now, this place looks quiet.
I'm gonna walk back over to the tent, start like trying to prop up the shit that was broken. I'll turn to everyone. I'm pretty sure I heard someone in here. If you guys want to deal with that while I fix this.
Jensen will go in to see if they hurt.
Yep,
I'll follow behind. Help hold up like any part of the broken tent or move anything.
I'll stay outside, just ready to percept life and anything around.
Roll investigation. Your passives here sobbing, but not enough to locate the whatever's here.
Lucas.
I think that was to you, Mim.
Oh,
Right,
what?
well,
Sorry.
anyone who's in the...
Sorry, I had somebody come in, so I wasn't totally listening.
Oh, good. Roll investigation if you're looking
That's
for the...
right.
I see nothing.
Oh, that's rough, buddy. It's like, no, I can't divine smite anything in here.
As you look around, hiding in what looks like to be a woven basket covered in linens and other wool, you see a small child about 9 years old, looking like this.
Oh.
What a cute kiddo. Kill it.
And you said there was nothing to smite in here.
No, you couldn't
Let's
find
take
anything
the
to
bag.
smite in here.
I imagine probably Jensen would go over and approach and try to be friendly and coerce the kid out.
The kid doesn't seem to respond to anything, doesn't agree to any words. He does get out of his hiding spot as he knows you're not threatening, but he doesn't speak or anything. He's very silent, sobbing a little bit. A thing to note for both of you, Zyric and Jensen, he's not wearing like thick hide. He's wearing very light linens.
Is he shivering?
Nope.
I swear to God, if this fucking kid has cold resistance and I fucking don't.
Yeah, it's a teddy bear of cold resistance, man.
Yeah, sorry, we failed the test. I don't know what happened. In other words, completely unrelated, I did find this cool cold resistance, like, stuffed animal.
Does he, like, physically though, he seems like fine, not hurt or anything?
No, he just looks, emotionally, mentally shaken up.
Okay.
Mood.
Do I have... does Jensen have anything he can, like, show the kid to make him happy or something?
Have a look.
You want to wander Vodka's kid?
Where's the wand of frowns when we need it?
You have no proof that you gained such an item, ever.
I mean, it's literally on my character sheet.
I guess Jensen will probably just spend his time attempting to sort of calm the kid down and such. Get him back to a talking state.
Roll,
He'll also yell out and let the others know that we found a kid in here.
roll persuasion.
Okie dokie. Good
I
thing
give him one of
Jensen's
the
good at
laser
that.
pistols I
Charisma
found. Kids like
caster?
laser
No.
pistols, right?
I forgot we had them.
He seems to stop shaking, but still unresponsive to anyone talking or anything. As Jensen's like, "Hey, you okay? What happened?" And the kid just sort of
See,
stares
I'm
at the
split
one of you.
between wanting to try and help and terrifying a child. Like,
Intimidate the child.
Well, no,
Shoot
I
him
just
to the
mean-
floor with a laser pistol.
I smite the
Dance, monkey
kid's
boy.
teddy bear.
Suddenly the kids start shivering.
Yeah.
I'm going to assume that's what the perseverance is.
I shall kneel down next to the child, trying
Not
to be
perseverance, what's it called?
Preservation.
That one.
trying to be the least amount intimidating as possible, and I'll pull out my bubble pipe and I'll start blowing bubbles.
The half-faced bird dog trying to make the scared kid.
Yeah, I don't fucking know.
Roll persuasion.
Pardon?
Roll persuasion.
Persuasion.
Could I could Jensen potentially...
Yeah.
You need it.
I would like to use my inspiration to give him disadvantage.
Look, Jensen's got one, but I'm not touching it.
As you try and do this, he seems to calm down a little bit more.
Yes, during this time, I'm gonna go around and look at some of the corpses that still have heads, and if their eyes are open, I'm gonna close them.
Okay.
Yeah.
You go do so.
I'll beat down my KO. Yes.
Jensen would use minor illusion to kind of make some like pretty and fun playful scenes on his hand to the kid. Like, you know, maybe meadows with like deer and stuff jumping around, or like, I don't know, crap that makes kids happy.
Seems a little bit
You want
confused.
to see
as-
my collection of dust?
Seems a little bit confused by all this because it's not really anything he knows about.
Fair. And then I use firebolt and set the tent on fire.
No, bad. I mean, setting up a fire might not be the worst idea. Maybe we can heat up some food.
Does there seem to be like a fire pit or anything in here, or?
Not
I
necessarily.
don't know if we want to... Maybe we should bury his parents. I assume they'll be part of the dead. Well, I guess all the people in general.
I assume I overhear the conversation you two are having, since I'm just
Probably would,
sort of
yeah.
fixing this tent. I'll start dragging the corpses away. So like the two that were directly in front of this tent. Is there any light masses? Yeah, I'll drag like all the way over here. Something.
Jensen will get up and go over to Zyrup and sort of quietly whisper to him, maybe go help Zeke or bury the bodies. I'll keep the kid entertained or do what I can.
As,
Yeah, sounds good.
As Zyrup does that and Ardax is moving towards the south, the two of you spot what looks like to be a man riding an exceptionally large wolf.
Winter. What up?
Does it look like a winter wolf?
Yep.
Right.
Oh, for fuck's
As
sake.
soon as I see that, I'm gonna go. I'll start heading in that direction. Try and like.
You say man?
Yep.
It looks like a woman.
There's a man. That's just the only image I had from this thing.
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
guess I'll cut down slightly
identify.
behind Cyruk. I'm not gonna like completely sheath the weapon, but I have it like held at my side. I'm a very
I assume Zarik's one is still on fire. Cold.
Oh no, I put it away
Ah,
when
yeah,
I went
that's
into the
where
kid,
we're
but I can
different.
relight it.
from hand
In
to
a
close
moment.
eyes.
As he starts to get closer, you see him put one hand up over his mouth and go, "Oh, oh, oh, oh!" And the wolf replies in the same manner. As he hears this, the child starts to shiver once more.
Oh. Do they seem aggressive, Zarek?
I assume I hear the wolf call.
I have no
Oh,
idea if that
I
is
call
a
back.
aggressive call or. Is what he's wearing like similar to what we've seen in the Dead, or?
Yeah, the two weird ones that weren't wearing the same
Okay.
type of clothing.
Assuming we potentially could go back into combat, and if this is technically possible. I'm going to hold an Eldritch Blast action sort of in my hand, like the energy there, but you know what I mean. I think. So like prepared to cast if they take any form of aggression, sort of thing.
Okay.
Although it would only be the single cast if I'm holding it, won't it?
It'll be a single round, yeah.
Yep, that's fine.
Is everyone else done?
So I assume I've dragged both bodies up here, so I'll walk back.
Jensen will go to have a peek outside to see what's going on and sort of try to block the view from the child, not knowing what kind of situations it's going to turn into.
Okay. By this point, all rages and spells are probably dissipated.
Yeah, I've already got rid of it.
Do I just click the effect on me again to get rid of it, or?
Oh, we'll do it.
So I'll straight up approach. Can I help you?
Looks like they left some alive.
Believe me, friend, we will be the only ones that remain alive if you continue this course of action.
You don't talk to a king like that.
I
And
immediately attack him.
Go for it. You can actually let's go top of the thing. Same initiative order. Top is the Winter Wolf, sadly.
Okay.
The wolf runs towards him, charging with the chieftain,
Mm-hmm.
and goes for a bite attack against you.
Wait, it comes within my range, right?
Yeah,
Can
go
I
ahead. You can use your reaction.
Bop him? Yeah, do that. Now, I can Great Weapon Master whenever, right? That's not an on my turn thing.
Does it say?
Abilities, Great Weapon Master. No, it's on your turn. Before you make a melee attack with a heavy weapon that you're
Yep.
proficient with.
We can do that.
Wait, I'm probably gonna miss, but that's alright. Now, is this on the wolf or on the?
The wolf's the one's attacking you at the moment.
Because technically it would be forced movement from the other one.
Hits. You do 16 damage to the wolf.
That's fine.
He then goes and bites you
Mm-hmm.
and hits.
Well, I think that counts as a form of aggression.
And you take 15 damage.
Shame.
You then succeed on the saving throw and you're not prone.
Cute.
And it is now Sequel's turn.
Was that be a held action trigger as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I'll do the one cast at... Would it be the wolf? The
The wolf's
person, or it doesn't
attacking.
matter?
Doesn't
No.
depends on who you're aiming for.
I'm not gonna.
Okay,
Hit.
Nice, nice.
at the Winter Wolf.
You do 19 damage.
Yep,
Nice.
and now it's his turn. Fake sequel.
Okay. I'm not gonna rage, but I will reckless attack,
Okay.
and I will Great Weapon Master, and I'm gonna bop the chieftain.
Okay.
What is it? Wolf Trail Chieftain. No. Bop.
You hit.
Bop.
You do 17 damage.
Bop.
You hit.
Bop.
You do 18 damage, yeah?
Bop.
You hit.
Bop.
Hit them with the blunt.
I'll be back in a
Another
second, sorry.
17 damage.
Yeah. Get wrecked, nerd.
Okay. Axis turn.
Well, they're over there, and I'm like over here.
Indeed.
So I'm gonna like bonus action. Wait, is it bonus action? Yes, it's bonus action. To put a hex on. So that one goes on me, and this will be a. I'll just keep it as con. Actually, I'll make it strength. It's lowercase, isn't it?
Yep.
Yep. That, and then that one goes on the wolf.
Okay.
As I will movement. Yeah, I got enough. Move up and use my action, which is an attack with a rapier at the Winter Wolf.
Okay.
Cool.
You do 16 damage.
And then, did I have extra attack on this character? Yes, I did. It's been a while.
Been a while.
You hit. You do 18 damage.
Yep, and that's everything I can do. I just gotta take off a spell slot.
Okay. Jensen.
So, I imagine I can see this all.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna tell the kid to hide in the weaving basket again, and that I will be back. Move down to here. Let's see. I will cast Scorching Ray. Ooh. That hits, I assume?
Yep. Hit again.
Okay, and it's 3 things with the Scorching Ray, correct?
Miss on the second. I miss on the last one.
Alright. And that's what Jensen will do.
As the wolf stumbles, the chieftain slides down. Now it's Aric's turn.
Oh boy, once again, I'll start to run up. I'll speak my phrase to light up my sword.
Okay.
And I'll start swinging.
Hit.
Oh, wait. You know, I haven't put a smite into anything recently. Let's grab a smite. There's my smite. Do that, and then... Whoa.
18 damage.
Wow, that's terrible. And I'll whack again. Nice. Seems about right for that damage to immediately then miss.
Okay.
And I'll end my turn.
Just a friendly reminder about the flanking rule.
I had no more movement.
You had 30 to get right behind him.
Oh, I thought. Yeah, I
Steps
might have
up,
miscounted
he,
then.
Goes to swing at Big Boy. This is the first one. Hits the second. As he raises his sickle, looks vicious, and you take 22 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Goes for the third one. Hits again. You take an additional 18 damage.
Cool.
As the kid stays where he is, you just can't see him anymore. He's no longer in your sights. Top of the order. Zeke.
I grin at this puny motherfucker.
Okay.
Reckless. No. Yeah, reckless attack. Great weapon master.
I'm back, sorry.
Bop. 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 Bop.
Ah,
Man, that's shit. Oh well. Here's what it is. The gambit of running Great Weapon Master. I assume the 12 misses, of course.
Yes, 12 misses.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Yes. I bonus action to move the hex. I believe it's a bonus action, isn't it? Yeah.
Yep.
To move the hex onto the chieftain, where I will proceed to go for an attempt at an unlethal strike. Basically just striking at their legs. And attack. Miss.
Yes, yes.
Extra.
Hit. You do 19 damage.
Yeah. And I guess I say, let's try not to kill them immediately.
Right. Jensen.
probably can't hear me at that distance.
Okay, what I will do then, actually, is I will cast Sleep in a way so it'll just hit that guy.
Yep, go ahead.
How many? 5d8, right?
Yep.
Oh, wait, no crap, that's way too many dice. Oops.
Okay, he falls asleep.
So I will cast Sleep and tell them perhaps tie him up or such. And I'll approach. I'll probably actually start heading back to the kid. Assuming they've probably got this handled.
Okay.
I'll do that then.
Mm-hmm.
We'll start to
Nothing else.
tie him up, I guess.
Yeah, you tie him up.
Should we perhaps take away the weapons?
Yeah, of course. Check that he doesn't have any other hidden away.
Oh, you see the heavy crossbow and the sickle that he's got.
Yeah.
Guess the hex will stay on them, but at this point I'll probably sheath the sword to help out moving, so the right is gone.
Can we Shibari tie him up?
You think you can in a minute?
With
Okay.
enough effort and a few people.
You know, if you don't want to risk the being strangled, yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine.
Yeah, I'm gonna step away by this point. Combat is technically over, yeah.
For now.
Yep. I'm going to step away and
It's 55 seconds. 54.
is there like a higher point nearby?
Not really.
Or is it just sort of
There's
okay.
A couple of rocks on the floor, you can get a few feet.
In that case, I'll trust them. Yell if something's coming, and I'm gonna head up to start heading up with my movement to sort of about halfway there, back to the other.
Put his hands, feet together. Just kind of make sure all the weapons are out of reach.
And I'll take my rope and I'll tie a lead to this motherfucker.
Got a new pet.
But like I'll tie it as in a noose, sort of like a choker.
Oh no.
You know, when the dogs start to act up, you give them like a little yank, reel them in.
Uh-huh.
I'm impressed he knows that not.
Wow.
As you do so, the minute passes, he wakes up in his position.
Why did Ardax go? She was the one that wanted him alive.
Yeah, I know, right?
Oh, right. If it's during that time, I imagine we'll get up. Yeah, I was just basically heading up first because I want to see what's going on up in the tent first. So during that minute, I guess, where they're taking care of that, I would have headed up, pop my head in, make sure Jensen isn't stabbed to death.
Yeah, as you enter,
Jensen
you
would
don't
call out to the
see
kid, that it's safe. You can come out again.
Yeah, what kid?
Yeah, what kid?
Look, I haven't seen the kid yet. So.
Doesn't
Yeah,
seem to
called
be
out
anyone in
about
the
it.
tent.
I will approach the basket that he was previously hiding in.
That's on the ground on that side. Empty.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Can I see if he's left, like footsteps or something in the snow or whatever?
You can certainly try.
Okay, is there anything you want me to roll, or?
Perception.
Perception, okay. Yikes.
Did something go missing, Jensen?
There was a kid in here, I told him to wait, but I think he's maybe run off.
With that knowledge, rather than heading back down to the others, I'll probably head out of the tent and sort of look around the back for any footprints. Would that be an investigation?
Yep.
Jensen will look all around the tent and try to coerce the kid to come out if he's still hiding in there.
Oh,
Nice. Kid's gone.
yeah, I see nothing. No footprints, nothing, I assume. So...
Well,
It's up to you two what you do with the unconscious one at this point.
He's not unconscious.
he's awake, yeah.
It's
Yeah.
One at
only
this point.
unconscious for a minute. He's just sitting there, doesn't give a shit.
What is your problem, man?
Nothing.
But it's your problem.
No, that's fair. I hand like the lead to to Zyrek.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just sort of sit down, like just facing him.
Sit there, he just stares at you.
I guess after a certain point I'd head back down to them. Assuming I found nothing.
I will cast guidance on myself and continue attempting to search for any signs of the kid.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
Okay, so what was it perception
Or investigation.
or investigation? Well, I have a +1 in perception and a +0 in investigation. Perception it is. Yikes! I rolled
Nice.
Another 7, but now it's 11.
12.
Wait,
12.
no, 12. I can count. I swear.
It's hard to spot the myriad of footprints
Yeah.
around what ones could be the kids.
Kicking myself for not taking locate object. Could have just searched for his thing.
Yeah, I guess I get back down to where those two are sitting and one's holding a rope.
Mm.
So they speak is what we heard, yes? And it was common?
Yeah.
So, what did they say they were? A king?
Mm.
And why would a king want to attack such a small, almost worthless place?
My property. Don't have to answer to you.
So, you attacked your own property.
He's just staring at Zekel quiet, not talking to you at all.
Do you mind if I do something, Zekel?
Not particularly.
I'm going to walk up to this man. He's tied up completely, yeah?
Yeah.
And proceed to basically shove him onto his back as I will sit over him, my sort of claw hand, dragon claw hand, over his throat. As I will
Damn,
be
it's
using
getting
forceful
kinky fast.
presence here.
Mm-hmm.
So that's advantage on my next check. As I will proceed to say, if we let you live, you will change your ways. And that will be advantage.
Oh,
For fuck's sake.
rip.
Man, you got love advantage.
I put
Headbutt!
inspiration for this,
Oh.
Headbutts you. I don't listen to whelps. And rolls you off.
Mm-hmm.
You take,
At that point, I don't care if Zekel kills him, so.
You take 3 damage.
Yeah. As I just sort of roll laying over, I just say, point to him, Zekel. Do what you want.
I stand up. I pick him up by the throat,
Mhm.
and I snap his neck.
Go ahead.
If
Try
he
and do
is
it.
okay. So unarmed strike. I don't have an unarmed
Mhm.
stop.
It's just your strength, isn't it?
Strength plus proficiency.
Yeah.
Is that it?
No, you're not proficient in it, so just strength check.
Okay, strength check. Do that.
You
No.
miss as you punch the
Huh.
armor.
Well, second.
Yeah, technically you should have
Come on!
advantage. Because he is
Oh.
restrained.
Okay. So that
First
you want
one.
to say that's first attack?
Yep.
Okay. Second attack.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, there we go.
Alright, so what's your strength modifier?
3.
You do 6 damage to him. Still up.
It's not strength plus 1?
No.
Okay.
One's the minimum.
Alright. I don't have any attack like that as bonus action. Not without weapons and shit. Man, that's awkward. I'm gonna have to wait for the next round of combat.
Yeah.
Do we just want to stab
Yep.
him?
It's hard access turn.
Oh, okay.
Just watching you like punch him when you got this massive glaive and he's got.
Can I, like...
As you fail to like crush his windpipe, he's just looking at you. He's grinning.
Pew
I just
pew from
imagine-
laying down.
Oh no. Isn't it disadvantaged?
Yep.
Wouldn't it be neutral because he's restrained? Or is that not how it works with
You'd have disadvantage because well, he's restrained, you have advantage, and he's not really prone, so he's not got that. But you
Oh,
are
I thought he
next to
got
him,
knocked
so it's
down.
neutral.
So it is there. Okay.
No, he's got him picked up. He's
Ah.
Zeke's grabbing him up and trying to
Pew,
miss the
miss.
first one.
Pew.
Hit the second. You do 7 damage as you blast him.
You just hear a small pew pew.
As it like hits him in the head. His wolf flies back. He's dying with that grin. The light phases the life as now Zeke's holding a limp body.
I drop it on the ground.
Well, alright.
I should probably get up.
So, where's the kid?
Oh, the kid!
What kid?
Oh, for fuck's sake. I'll start to head
He had
up.
one job.
I didn't know there was a kid there, to be fair.
Yeah, it fucking Zekel shouted at the beginning that there was something in there. Then we called out there's a
I've
child
never
in
seen
here.
the kid is what I mean.
As you all start looking for it, you just see the kid is somewhere along the outer edge, and there seems to be a wolf. Another winter wolf approaching him.
Oh,
I'd like to
Wait,
rush
where-
to the kid, please.
Yeah, I'll rush to try and get in front of him
which
in between.
direction?
Oh,
Yeah.
ooh,
Probably
ooh,
this
wait,
way.
wait. I will thunderstep right to the kid. If I can.
Okay, you thunderstep to the kid.
Okay, so
Out of that.
How much could I make in one turn? That.
I will put myself in the way of the winter wolf. Do we have the winter wolf on the map, or?
Yeah, it's not on the map, but you put yourself in
Okay.
between the wolf, and the wolf looks at you.
Did we get one round of
I will
movement
take
before this or not?
Yeah, go ahead. As the wolf
But it-
goes, live.
Okay, it's a nice wolfie. Okay. Okay.
5. 6. That'll be my round of movement.
Do you know this kid or something? You actually gonna go take care of him, or do you plan to make him lunch? Or-
He
I don't
just
really know you.
looks at.
You don't really know me.
If I wanted to harm you, you'd be dead already.
That's totally fair. I will turn to the kid and ask him if he would like to go with the wolf.
Come, child. I shall take you to another clan. And the kid looks at him, reaches out his hand, and like begins to walk over.
I just pat the kid in the head and watch him leave, I guess.
As he starts to walk ahead, your lights all start to fade, and the snow once again picks up, and you're all back teleported into the chamber room.
What just have failed this one? It's actually the other way around.
Someone already failed one.
Oh.
Oh no.
I'm assuming it was the first one because Lockie refused to kill the people for food. That's my assumption.
That makes sense.
Or Rune went mad, so she failed.
Yeah, but we finished it before I went
Still
mad.
failed.
Finish
She
doesn't mean
count towards
success.
our final score, teacher.
Are we grading on a curve?
Yeah. Oh wait, I need to get that map back up. Which
You
map
said
was
we're
it?
back.
Yeah, you're all back in this room now.
Ah, thank you.
Cool.
The one with the walrus, right?
Shit, did I write down the walrus's name?
I also forgot it's been a month.
Hang on. I think I might have actually.
You got the ducks.
I'll start to head down towards the last door where the vault is to see if there's anything different about it.
That's the whale. I have the whale's name. Gotta count for something.
Yeah, my last note's where I need to create NASA's spellbook.
having a quick look as to where it is. Okay. As you open the door, it seems ready for you to continue.
Okay, cool. I was kind of call back like, guys, it's open. Is there gonna be piles of money? Is there gonna be a swimming pool full of gold coins that we can break our necks jumping
Yes.
into?
Oh, wish spell scroll.
A
Bring back
massive
the roof.
middle finger.
This passage leads to an anvil-shaped room with a door set into the far wall, which I think is this one.
I shall enter again.
With a door set to the far wall. Flanking the door are bas-reliefs of two male frost giants that have been defaced. Their features chipped away, and newer carvings above the door depict the glowing heads of an owl, a wolf, and a goat.
I go over to the door and try and open it.
As you enter, you hear, this way is shut to all but those who pass the tests of cruelty, endurance, isolation, and preservation.
Did we not pass?
Evidently, we didn't.
I'll just attempt to. You said, did the door open, or is it just what the door said?
This is what the door said.
Huh.
And the door didn't budge when he went to open it?
No, didn't try to
The
do
door-
anything.
Oh,
I'll
yeah.
try and open the door.
Are
Did
Yeah.
you-
the glowing faces, have any of them changed, or are they also glowing?
Hmm?
The carvings, like the
Yeah,
the
they're still
wolf owl
glowing.
stuff. Okay.
I'll try and open the door then.
As you do, arranged about this room are 3 tablets of ice, each 10 feet tall, 7 feet wide, and 1 foot thick. They sit upright in stands that also carved from ice. Script has been chiseled onto the surface of each tablet. Another door stands in the middle of the far wall.
I'll look at the tablets.
Press in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In common, you see that each of the tablets has cruelty, endurance, isolation, and preservation written on each of them. Not all of them, but like one of each, respectively. The
Just
cruelty
that word or
one.
anything else?
The cruelty one reads, compassion makes you vulnerable. Let cruelty be the knife that keeps your enemies at bay. Endurance reads, exist as long as you can, by whatever means you can. Only by enduring can you outlast your enemies. Isolation reads, in solitude you can understand and harness your full potential, depending on others makes you weak. And preservation says, every flake of snow is unique, and which is unique must be preserved.
Did the entrance to the room, was that like locked off or boarded off? Did we try opening this before we went to the...
Nope.
No, we didn't.
God
We did
damn
not.
it, we totally could have come in here, read what they did, and then gone in.
Not this room.
Oh.
Because the door read, the one going into here read that you must pass the tests.
Yeah, I don't remember. It's been a while.
All the tablets are lit up, yes? Or magically...
Actually, okay, so, yeah, this is this room, I apologize.
Okay.
The
Ah,
book
okay.
is structured weird.
The books are always structured a bit weird.
Magically, they were retconned into the previous room.
Whoa!
As you, yeah. Because, like, this one looks like an anvil, and they both look like an anvil, I don't know what you're on about.
I want to know what anvils you've seen that these look like anvils.
Yep, yep.
Yeah.
These do
Anvils are
look
not
like
always
anvils.
anvil-shaped, anvils are just slabs of rock that don't die.
True,
Fair.
I guess.
If you hit it hard and it don't break, it can be an anvil.
Oh shit, streaming and looking at the weird shit, it's not streaming.
Ah, fuck, I forgot to start the stream. God damn it, I knew I forgot something.
So,
Okay, I'll try and open up the next door.
Yep, as you do. This chamber has a domed ceiling engraved with a giant snowflake, 2 caryatids depicting a towering woman standing on either side of the door in the south wall. In the middle of the room is a 5-foot-tall, close-shaped lectern with a white-covered book resting in it.
I'll walk up to the book.
As you walk up to the book, so does Valine, and she grabs it.
You can't even read.
Does that happen to be the thing you're after,
Just
Valine?
processing whether I let that happen or not.
I will ask that to
The fact that you have to process it, I think it means that it happens, because...
Yeah, that's fair.
I believe
like,
so. If rumors are to believe, this is the Codicil of White, so...
So our job is done here. We can head back to,
Is there anything else in here? Any chests full of gold?
Not that you can see.
Oh, god damn it.
There is another door to the south.
Kiddos.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'll come open up the door.
Yeah.
There better be a good reason to have lost a friend here.
Oh.
Yeah, open the door.
Okay. And beyond this door is a small room filled with mist. Chunks of broken ice cover the floor.
Oh, god damn it.
There's nothing in here.
Was there? Do I remember there being a door to the north?
Yeah, there's some sets of doors to the north, and you also only explored part of the upstairs.
That's fair.
Gosh, because we mostly had
Oh.
rude, like walking through the doors, didn't we?
Didn't the Walrus tell us this was a vault? Vault's usually full of money. This
Or
feels
one
like a shitty
fancy
vault.
book.
I don't
Yeah, it
recall
feels like a
you-
lot for a fancy book, honestly.
Vaults are subjective, if I'm not mistaken, in a lot of people's eyes. Something of
that
value to
sucks.
one might not be of value to another.
Fucking in a huff, turn around and go up, back out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Yeah.
I thought it was
I can't remember, what
Stupid
did we do
shit.
with Rune's corpse again?
It's in one of the
it's
rooms
with
upstairs.
the corpse of the
Oh wait, no,
giant.
we did find a room with money, didn't we?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, okay, I'm less mad. Forgot about that.
As who
Although
entered
we didn't-
first?
I guess.
I'm
Me?
pretty behind since I
I'd
was
have been walking with Zarek, so I don't know if you want to like rock, paper, scissors.
Which of you has the higher initiative?
I've gotten
have
a
advantage.
-1 to initiative, so him. I've got an 8 in my dex.
We could just say I went first if you want, then.
Cool.
I'll cut whatever.
Unless
bonus
it's
that
you get possessed and then we have to fight you, then
It's literally the best outcome you could have. I am so
Oh, yeah.
low.
oh yeah, that's right. All right, yep. Sure, he goes in first,
As you enter,
or you can roll.
you just hear, "Will you court death to receive my blessing?" In your head. Sickle.
Oh, that's weird. Court death. I'm not much of a lawyer.
You don't even know what a lawyer is.
That's crazy.
I feel like I was a lawyer in my past life.
Sure, I guess.
Right,
Oh,
roll your
no.
Constitution saving throw.
I can do that.
You get doubles.
I can't do that!
You can use my
I
inspiration.
like
to
how you
reroll it.
still get 11 on a
Human
roll.
AJ's fine with that.
Huh?
I was saying you can use my inspiration to reroll it if you're fine with that as a DM.
That's if he wants to reroll it.
Oh yeah, that's
That's up
both
to
sides.
Zickle.
Would you like to reroll
Um,
it?
Nah, you keep it, man. This is the bet I've made for myself.
Very well.
As you enter, you freeze in place and ice starts to encase from your body and you are petrified.
Oh, that's awkward.
Should have taken a free roll.
Oh well, it is what it is.
Fuck no! Oh god, don't you need a greater restoration to get rid of petrified? Don't you?
Yeah, no, I can't
And
do it.
diamonds.
Yeah, no. I was like, because I remember I've got my lesser restoration.
Oh,
No, that's
I have-
paralyzed.
Oh no.
As you follow up behind him, you also hear, The same thing. Will you court death to receive my blessing, sequel? Zarek.
I hear it.
Zarek
Ah,
also hears
sorry.
it.
Oh,
Yeah, no, I imagine Jensen would probably refuse that.
Jensen didn't hear it.
Oh, okay, cool.
It's this bottom room, not the where you go. This bottom room.
Oh,
would I?
This is happening simultaneously as.
Yeah, so I wouldn't have seen that. Like, I would probably say yes.
Right, roll a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, go
As you do, your eyes become cold as ice. You gain immunity to the cold damage. In
Fuck
addition, you can cast the Cone of Cold spell once, and you regain the ability to cast a spell after you finish a long rest.
that's pretty dope.
He
My
finally got cold
hardships.
resistance.
I got
And-
cold.
Cold immunity.
And appearing on the back of your neck is a similar little
Oh.
snowflake.
I'm hanging back a bit, so I wouldn't see this.
Yeah, this is. Let me just retcon where everyone is.
Yeah, gotta go
yeah.
back down to that room.
Oh my god.
Valen's got the
Well,
book, so she doesn't
All my
actually
hardships
get
have
it.
finally paid off.
I would have been like there-ish with Valine. Yeah.
I'll start looking at character ideas.
As
Alright in
the two enter, the door's open, so you can see that
Oh.
he's been petrified and turned into ice.
And
Ah.
Zyrek's eyes are now glowing blue, so you could assume that he did this to me.
Why? I just get this and you're trying to get them to murder me.
1000th level scorching ray.
Could I do a perception check, I guess, if we're in this spot then? See if I notice. Or is this like right at the same time, so it wouldn't matter?
What do you mean? This is like, yeah, you can just notice what you can see someone's petrified.
I meant about the on his neck sort of thing, unless he's wearing like full. I would have no way of seeing it
He's
sort of thing.
wearing Methorn. He's got short hair, so you could roll perception if you wanted to, but it...
Yeah, just let's just see. Probably not.
Not that you can notice at the moment.
Has Jensen ever seen anything like this before?
Petrification? No.
Okay, yeah.
Does he look like the sculptures that we've seen? Is it just that same
Yeah.
sort of thing?
It looks like a pair of sculptures.
Alright. Fuck.
Well, I'm gonna wait until they either leave that room or
Well, I can't leave that room.
more accurately, I guess I'll wait till Zarek turns around potentially then.
I'd like to try to cast message on him to see if there's any cognitive thing going on in sequel still.
1 second.
I don't think I can technically respond.
Conditions. Petrified. You can't even reach him.
Okay, yep. I can't fix this.
Fuck.
Well, I'm glad Rune didn't see this at least.
Oh yeah, silver lining, am I right?
No, that is said with a lot of like held back emotion, I guess you could call it. You can't do anything about this, can you, Valine?
I don't know greater restoration. It's not part of my wheelhouse.
Do you know anybody who does?
I come from the Arcane Brotherhood, not the Divine Brotherhood.
That's fair, that's totally fair.
So we either accept what it is and leave him here, or
I don't feel okay leaving him. Sorry, can you like carry him? Maybe we can bring him back to One Town?
I doubt.
Big strong boy?
I can try, but if he's like the other things, I assume he's made out of ice. One like wrong step and he shatters. If we leave him here, at least like more than likely he'll be
Test with a
safe.
toe, we'll chop a toe off.
No, don't chop his toe off.
Check a nipple off. I'm sorry.
If you can't, then we have very little choice. We kind of knew the risks, didn't we not?
You can't do anything here, Thyric? Nothing? Sana! Sana, have you ever seen anything with this? You're old, you've seen things.
I witnessed petrification a long time ago.
How'd you fix it?
I didn't.
Ah!
So there is nothing we can do then.
I don't think there's anything I'll be able to do for at least like another, like if we're going off levels or something, like how strong we are, another like 2 levels at least.
I can switch out spells on a long rest, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you have access to it?
I have no idea, that's what I'm searching now.
Do you have the material components for it?
If
Oh yeah.
What?
I'm
It takes-
gonna ask Cyrok,
Yes.
was there anything that happened when you stepped past that doorway?
I heard a voice ask me if I was caught to death. I said yes, and then what? Did I feel like what?
You felt like a blazing cold wash over you immediately, and then it disappeared, like, almost immediately.
Yeah, I felt super cold, and then it just stopped. Next thing I knew, I looked over and he was ice. Honestly, I just assumed that the cold was from that.
I think
And-
I can learn Greater Restoration.
You can, but
I
it's
can?
a 5th level spell.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
No, it's at 5th level. I thought it was. The thing I was looking at was completely wrong then.
Yeah, I'm a fair way off from it as well, don't worry.
Yeah, I only got 4th level spells. Sheesh. Jeremy,
Well-
why didn't you take the reroll?
I guess it'd be
I
advisable.
mean, it is what it is. It's not my fault. It's totally my fault, but it's also not my fault.
Look, no,
mean-
I gave him the offer. If he turned it down, that's on him.
Can we at least try to carefully remove him from these vaults so we don't have to do the trials again, and maybe we can try to find somebody or something and bring it back and try to fix him?
Uh,
I mean, whoever you'd have to find wouldn't be in Icewind Dale.
yeah, and with everything that's happened,
Maybe
Yeah.
hell, even just a spell scroll or something.
yeah, we've got some spell scrolls, don't we? Do any of them? Didn't we pick up some?
Do
I have no idea what they are.
You've got them in your inventories. You should have them in your inventories.
I think I had a spell scroll, but it's not going to help here.
I don't think we took the stuff off Rune. Let me check Rune's inventory real quick.
No, we didn't. We just sort of.
She's
put it-
back! Oh god, it's a
Ah,
ghost!
the dead
It's
person!
Rune smiting him for killing her!
How dare he?
Yeah, look, unless you can cast 4th level spells, this scroll won't help you.
I got a scroll of pedigree.
That's what
A
the
scroll of
late for that.
pedigree.
So-
Yeah,
Look, plain and simple, I'm just going to look to Valine and
Yeah, no, I got nothing.
I can pray and like heal us for 2d8, but I don't think that will help.
I'll put my boots of Winterlands on him.
Yeah, the only thing is I'll grab my holy symbol, I'll put it in my hand and put it to him, and I'll just pump all of my lay on hands and just hope,
Pray into that,
Pray-
man.
pray to Umberly that she
please.
could help me bring him back.
Nothing seems to happen.
I just pump all,
I'm gonna put a 4th level cure in.
30, all 35 points into him, please.
If the object had HP, he would regain them.
Damn.
he's an object now.
Yeah, you just
Yeah,
got
he's
you just got
magical
60
too.
points of healing. Come back.
Baby, come
Oh
back.
fuck's sake.
You
No.
can blame it all on me.
When did I get this?
Looking around the room, all the ice chunks. I'm like, are those people that are also Turn to
quickest
ice
I've ever
then.
lost a character.
AJ, were you the one that added the Lantimir's traveling librum to me?
Yeah.
That was that the spellbook I couldn't read, or was that?
That was a spellbook you got from the dead body.
Yeah, I couldn't.
any
I
spellbooks
wasn't able to
you
read that
can't
though. I
read.
don't think, was I? Yeah.
Much as I absolutely despise this, I don't think we can do anything. All we can do is leave.
I'm gonna look at Jensen quickly.
Hi, hello, I'm Jensen.
Yeah. Are you able to read spellbooks?
Can I? I don't. Yeah,
I think that's a wizard thing as well.
That's a wizard thing. I'm sorry, I'm a sorcerer, not a wizard. I don't do reading.
Never mind then.
Oh my god.
I'm all like glowy divine pew pew.
Well, we're gonna be wasting more time here, so maybe we should just accept what happened and head back, give the news to the respective news recipients.
Like you said, at least Rune didn't see this, otherwise she probably would have flipped and tried to kill us anyway.
I mean, we came here to do what we had to do. We just, on the way out, we just have to retrieve a body, that's all.
Well, we're here. This is where Auril resides. She's the one that makes the rhyme happen.
You suggesting we try to kill her when we're down 2 people?
I'm not suggesting anything. I'm suggesting that was your goal here. Your goal was to try and stop the rhyme.
Well, there is that door to the north of this room we could try.
We want to ask the giant walrus. Maybe he's a strong magic user. He just likes sliding around.
Maybe he's a secret druid. We don't know.
Look, whatever we decide, I'm going to go wait
I'll
up
go
there
out and
with
talk to the
rest.
giant walrus. Did we figure out what his name was again?
No.
Oh, Mr. Giant Walrus?
Hey,
You know who knows the giant
Hey.
walrus's name? Zekel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
what's up?
You know your friend that was sliding around with you,
Yeah, Sequel.
the big guy. Yeah. He's turned to ice. Could you help us? Do you know any way to fix that?
Yeah, I got a spell scroll in my pocket. You got one?
No.
Oh.
Do you know anyone who could help?
No.
Do you know how often do people come down here?
You're the first in a while.
Ooh.
Does the person that made this place come down here ever?
Not after the first time. I should
Okay.
put a book down.
Yes, of course.
That'd be Auril, probably.
Up to here.
Thanks.
No problem.
Do you happen to remember what was in this top room?
There's a tomb there.
Tomb.
Well, if we end up leaving, can you keep an eye on our friend?
I like my eyes.
You don't have to leave. Just make sure nobody goes down into that room, or maybe breaks him or something.
I can certainly try.
Thanks. You're a Chad King Walrus.
Thank
I
you.
don't know what those words mean.
I don't
Honestly,
know
we
either.
don't either. Just go with it. Jensen's not himself today.
Jensen feels womanly.
Alright. Do we want to go up and
I
look at this
guess so.
tomb?
Well, if that's the case, we are in agreement to head back then, and
Yeah, I think we'll leave him here and then maybe we'll get lucky. Maybe we can go on a journey.
be careful touching that if you're going to.
Rip alchemy jug, am I right, guys? That's the biggest loss of this all.
That's all that mayonnaise gone.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, so all his items like his glaive and that all
Yep.
turned to ice. Alright.
Mhm. You
Even though it was
fucking killed my
magical.
shit, it's my
Yeah.
shit.
Fair enough. Alright, I'll
You
try
know what's
and
stronger
open
than
this.
normal ass enchanter's magic? Oh god. Just a little bit.
Debatable. No, alright, I'll carefully try and open this door.
On the door, it's got dwarvish script. This passageway leads to an anvil-shaped room with a door set into the far wall. Flanking the door or bas reliefs are two female frost giants holding great axes. Runes are carved into the dwarf surface.
I wonder who can read dwarf.
Yeah, I was just... God fucking damn it.
I'm just waiting to see if we're going further or leaving.
As you try to
Happy to know Jensen can't.
As you begin to push open, as you push a plow on the door, it opens up, and in this room, I feel like I prepared this place way more than it seems to. I did do this one already. Cool. As you open this door, you see this chamber has another door set into the far wall. Standing on either side of the door is a frost giant skeleton. Standing on either side of the door is a frost giant skeleton wielding a rusty anchor. The pinpricks of their light eye sockets brighten as they register your presence.
Oh boy. Wait, do they start moving, or do they just...
They move in position. They don't move towards you or anything.
Billy,
Okay.
you wanna come here?
Do we want to risk it, or do we just want to get out of here before we lose anything more?
I don't
Big
know.
skeleton. I love the name.
This is what you see.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
I mean, you could just close that door.
Yeah, but there's another door.
I definitely cannot see them from this angle, so... Well, maybe I could see one, but...
Yeah, I don't know if I want to mess with that after we probably just lost our heaviest hitter. That's maybe not. I want to go home to the one town.
I mean, maybe we could find some other people and come back later. We can also maybe ask around.
Maybe somebody knows greater restoration. We don't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll close the door back up and back away slowly. I want to go look in there so bad, but I'm just waiting for it to be like episode 1 and just everyone dies.
Well, if that's the case, let's just get Brune's body and go back.
Alright, I'll start to head upstairs. So say thank you to the Mr. Walrus.
Yeah.
We might be back.
Bid him farewell.
It's been a pleasure.
Bye.
meeting you.
Hope you had a good time.
Yeah.
We've had... You've been a lovely host.
We've had time.
As I'm just going to head upstairs.
Yeah.
Yep.
Jensen will
I'll
follow.
follow.
As you...
Oh, Jensen, you're so
Go
close to me.
upstairs.
I didn't know you felt this way. Oh,
Oh.
And I will close that.
look, I
door.
know that the other big buff man is gone, so I'm the next best thing, but still.
I think the
need somebody
saddest
to keep me
thing.
warm at night.
I think the saddest thing is that it is like not a glorious death that Zekel would have liked.
Yeah.
It's just, and now this is the rest of my life.
Yeah. God.
As you pop up on the staircase, on the
Mhm.
top.
What's there?
Fine. No, nothing's there. But it's
Okay.
fine.
Well, I'm going
We'll go
to...
grab Bryn's corpse.
Yeah, we got to reopen the
Did
door.
we
and
grabbed all the loot in that, didn't we?
That you
We-
looked for.
we agreed
I
that
think comfort was on Zekel.
I did say if I had time, I'd try and get some of the scales off that shield, but I don't think I will at this point.
Which one of these is the...
So
Let's just go home.
Rune was in here. So we have to reopen the door and then, yeah.
As you reopen the door, you grab the body of Rune.
I guess I'll be the one carrying.
I mean, if you need help, I can.
Look,
And
yeah, I'll carry the body.
as 7 entered, only 5 walk out.
I guess we'll head back down from here,
Yeah.
down the pathway back to, I
Back
guess,
to
one
Whale,
of,
I guess?
back to.
Yeah.
I think we
for
said where we
sure.
met. Yeah, where we
Yeah.
got dropped off. And then
He
we went
said
out.
he would do loops.
Yeah.
And we'll call a break there.
Alrighty.
Fucking hell!
That is so
Why didn't you take it,
unsatisfying.
Jeremy?
Yeah.
I thought of. Come on.
Yeah.
Kidding
but
me?
I believed
I
in
didn't
you.
think that was gonna happen.
If we said no, that still would what would have happened? Is it just nothing or?
Yeah, you
Never
wouldn't have
know.
done the. You wouldn't have done it.
Okay. I wasn't sure if it was gonna be like yes, then that happens, or no, you just get turned to like you get petrified instantly. So you don't want my gift.
There is a part of me that was curious what would happen if I went in there. I don't think it'd be different, but it's
But
just a
yeah,
part
won't
of.
we?
Yeah, one day we'll find out.
Well, man, Robert, Big Boy McGee from Combat Chapter.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm
Hang
gonna
on.
quickly.
Let me.
You can do stuff all you want. I'm not deleting it or anything. I'm just running one for home.
I'm-
No,
Are you
can't.
ripping up?
Yeah.
Uh,
I'm gonna be right back in a little bit. You know, let you guys talk or chat and deal with the consequences of some.
I need to be right back too. So.
I need to go pee.
Well, that sucks.
Everyone doing?
Petrified.
Fair. Fair. I so wish I had a higher spell slot and greater restoration right now.
I don't think. Hang on, brain. I don't think Jensen would do that anyway.
Yeah, he doesn't seem to get along particularly well with the party. Or really conversate at all, to be honest. I mean, I think Lockie's usually playing League when he's playing D&D anyway, so...
Oh well. I wonder if I make a new character or not.
I imagine you would? Or unless we find somebody in the one towns to
You're not gonna find a 5th level caster that has 1,000 gold pieces diamond.
shh.
1,000? 100?
And
200? 150? I don't know. I'm sorry guys, it was totally my fault.
why did you take the inspiration?
Because in any other circumstance, inspiration isn't always a thing. So I was like, oh, I'm sure I'll probably like hit 0 hit points or take just a crap load of
I'm
damage,
back.
or just nothing will happen. Like I thought maybe the saving throw was the fact that you make it, you get the cool thing, or maybe if you make it, you don't get the cool thing. Because that's what originally I thought. Because that's sometimes the case. But evidently, it was not.
Right, sorry about that, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Thank you. So, any
That's a
ideas
fat rip.
for a new character?
Well, I'm going down the list of characters that I haven't made before and classes that I haven't played.
You
And,
know what would be great? Wizard, yeah.
I mean, I was looking at wizards. It would be between a wizard and a rogue
Mm-hmm.
because I haven't played. I mean, I technically
I'm-
played a wizard in the dog one shot, but it really
Mm.
didn't get a feel for it. But yeah, no, I think I would be going wizard
Yeah.
because
I mean, we could
I don't
really
see
have
the feel
magic
for
in our
rogue.
team.
Do you
Sure,
think
I'll
everybody
just
has
go
magic?
fuck myself.
Well, you know, we don't really have like a, because Jensen's like a half healer, so he's
Okay.
not damage.
Mhm.
And then
Jensen is a damage dealer that can heal. I am someone that can. I'm a
like,
healer that can
you're
do
like
damage.
a half caster. I mean like a full backline magic pure damage or whatever. We only have one of them being Jensen.
You want a fucking Caleb with a gas that only takes fire spells, just yeets them out.
You gotta remember, he's a transmutation wizard.
Yeah.
I'm kind of really, as much as I hate this, but it's probably a good thing I killed Rune and made the character I have.
Yeah.
Many years ago, the kingdom of Britannia stood proud, defying the forces of evil guarded by Arthur.
Do they have any extra subclasses in this module?
Now there are many who would see this great land fall. These stalwart knights will stop them through chivalry, honor, and teamwork. Go knights, defend the realm.
Oh shit. This is not grouped up well.
Had to go for a bit. Well, we lost another party member, Lucy. Yeah. Jeremy's character got petrified in ice, and none of us have a way to fix him. So I just missed a little bit.
I'm sorry, I'm not a high enough level.
None of us are high enough level.
It is what it is. I'm a little bit disheartened.
Yeah.
Okay, I
like
take that back. I'm a lot disheartened.
Yeah,
We're very
I mean,
bastard
he's
people.
not dead, technically, he's just petrified.
Doesn't
Yeah,
Yeah,
have
we
no
would,
way
we
to
would
get
need
rid of it.
greater restoration to fix him, which is like 1,000 gold worth, like diamond and the 5th level.
I mean,
class
we've got plenty of gold in that now.
I mean,
I guess
like-
AJ has to decide how that works. So we have the gold in the party
Well,
inventory.
if we had
I-
a wizard,
I
we could
have
have
like,
technically maybe
Rune
put him
had
on
like
Templar's list.
300 gold on her, so.
Yeah, so did Zekel.
Let's see. Here we go. Jensen's
I
got
need to
another
be
300
level
gold on him.
17 before, so I need another 10 levels before I can do that. The thing I originally was looking at was like, oh, you just need to make sure you have a level 3 spell, and it's like, nope, that is wrong.
Where are you? Place handbook.
It's right, I'll come back in 10 levels and save you.
Let's see. Jensen will probably not come back in. I will tell us in a second when my thing decides to load. That page. Page 99.
Oh, that's
Oops, excuse me. My apologies. That's rogue crap. Okay. I get access to 5th level spells at 9th level. So, just give me 2 more levels, guys, and then we can come back.
Oh, that seems kind of cool, actually.
Hello?
So,
Yeah.
occurs to me, if we ever come back here,
Mm-hmm.
there's only going to be 2 original members of this particular party left.
Yep.
Yeah.
No, you're wrong.
3.
Why 3?
Well,
1.
oh, that's the original party. I'm assuming.
No,
you're
I'm
people-
saying like the party that came here.
Oh, the party that first came here, so yeah.
It would only be Jensen and Zarek. I had plans for when we got back to the towns, so.
Yeah, no, I'm aware.
Mhm.
These chips have been sitting in the kitchen since this afternoon. I don't know why I'm eating them. Like, they're at that point in potato where it's hard to swallow sometimes. But yeah, this went well.
Yeah.
Well, no.
Oh,
No,
we
it
actually
didn't.
have no cleric in our current campaign.
So, dear
We
viewers,
don't even have anyone who can cast
this is what
resurrection.
happens when you have a party that's not
I
prepared.
can
Well,
cast
true.
it, I just don't have the spell level for it.
92% humidity? That sounds horrible, Jules. I do not envy you.
Like,
It's
what
7
happened with Rune was just unfortunate. What happened with
I'm pretty sure
No.
with Rube, if we had greater we figured that if we had greater restoration, it would have helped as well. Just getting fucked for not having
you're not
it.
wrong,
Yeah.
but it probably wouldn't have changed the outcome in the
Yeah, I
long
know.
term.
But
No? Oh, hey, Mira. Thanks for the sub. I appreciate it.
Like, if based on what we discussed outside of like the game, I feel like Mim would eventually have either left us or not Mim, Rune. I mean, I don't think Mim's leaving us.
No, I don't plan to unless I get kicked out the D&D group.
yeah, get out of here. This is all your fault.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I'll just go.
Yeah.
Am I
Hello?
allowed back yet?
What?
Meg, who said you were allowed back in the house?
You never said you had to leave.
I did.
Oh,
Bye.
back in your kennel, Zach.
Ah, dang it. Not again.
Welcome back, AJ.
Welcome back.
I'm not entirely sure how long we're going to keep going, because we're sort of at a point where a lot of things are going to happen, and it's better if all of them happen at once.
Is that like on this island or
Well,
like?
when we get back to the one.
Okay.
Towns.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I get that. So
I'll leave this to a group decision if you want to keep going or not.
I'm happy to keep going.
I personally
I
like
have no
to,
say.
but that's because I have a slight bias
I mean,
as to
now we're
why.
2 people down because Lockie's not here, even though
Yeah.
obviously members.
I don't like short sessions since we kind of missed since we had to stop last time. But if we have to stop here,
It's had to fail
I
your
don't,
7
I don't
throw,
think you have
didn't
to
you?
stop here. I just don't know if it's going to be much of a thing.
I mean, we can go for a bit longer, see how it feels when we approach whatever you had, or, the list of things planned.
The list of things planned need stuff from you guys to get done out of session.
Yeah, on one of those, I can just get you a quick filler thing if you want for the time being, or just put an S, not an S,
It's not that. It's literally everything. Everything.
I'm just
Uh,
saying for that in particular, just put a token that's like a thing temporarily. I'll get that done for next session.
We'll have a beach episode where everyone's back and alive and we're all just having fun. We'll fight a kraken, and then
Great.
it'll all be a dream and we'll all be sad again.
I think we might end it. I know it's a bit shitty because of what happened, but I think it's just safer if we do, and we'll time skip the travel to thing because I think the travel should be relatively fine for you guys to get to the one town.
I mean, the only thing I need to know is if the whale will allow us to take a corpse with us.
Yeah, the whale is fine with it. Anjanath doesn't really matter. I'll put the game up while I explain. But yeah, you take like an hour or so to climb down from Grimskal, the castle, to the island of Solstice, and eventually you make your way to where Anjanath is. You spend the majority of the day waiting for him, and he surfaces at night. And once again, he agrees to take you. You see, he notes that there's a couple people where he's noting that one person's missing, and you do your best to either not talk about it or dissuade. He then spends 3 days charting you across the sea of moving ice back to the land, awaiting you tied up. Only really been gone for a week or so. Is your axe beaks. Their food supplies are running a bit low. Your narwhal friend is sad. And you, unless you've got any particular places where you want to go beforehand.
No, I think I'd be
we could
burying.
head back to 10 Town, or the 1 Town.
I think the burial I'd do back in the village.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, the group then travels from the sea moving ice, where this circle is, back to Brinchanda, or the ruins of it. And it probably takes a day or two. So let me just do some math. So it's 3 days on the boat, 2 days travel, I think. And the final scene that we see for the day is the people. We can do a bit of like roleplay in Brinchanda, there's nothing too much, but the final scene of this travel is you all entering the ruined city, carrying the body of your friend.
If the Goliath that are still there, look for like the wherever they're staying and go tell them what happened.
During the
Also,
night,
maybe ask around if anyone knows any way to fix it.
no one here is strong enough to cast Greater Restoration anymore.
Yeah, I figured.
As you've been traveling, Valine has been reading, and you see her a couple times. She's been like spending the nights etching something into her book. Seemingly there was a spell encoded in the Costadil of Ice, and at one point she reads out this poem that lives in the book, which says, "We bow to she who wears the crown, let in the world shiver with dread. Clad in winter's whitest gown, her snow enshrouds the dead. Her fury sheds but frozen tears as grey clouds issue forth. Her wind brings across the wasted shears, bringing blizzards from the north. Ice-kissed flowers caught mid-bloom, beauty kept in all its grace. Summer's gone to its silent tomb, still in her cold embrace. All the world in winter's white, sheathed in sleet and ice. Set upon never-ending night, she conjures paradise. Behold her everlasting rhyme, see how it covers all. Weep, not for those she traps in time, behind her glacial wall. Sovereign as summer's lost, general of winter's war, long live the queen of cold and frost, may she reign forevermore." This is probably said while on Enginuk. At which point she's like, "This is a key, probably something we have to read at the Reghead Glacier. Maybe it'll break it open or something, I'm not entirely sure."
Are you implying our job with you is not done?
I mean, we always knew it wasn't going to be finishing there.
Still never hurts to ask.
If you want to leave, you can. I don't particularly mind. I've gotten the Costadil of Ice. You know where you need to go to stop the ice, to stop the Rime, but I am willing for... I'm willing for company to travel through Redhead Glacier and see the city of Ithrin.
After what happened from just stepping through a doorway, I say if we can get any advantage by going to this ancient city full of magic.
I completely agree. Perhaps we find some new people to assist us. Perhaps if anybody willing after everything that's happened here.
I mean, no offense to either of you, but I'm going to think on it over the next however many days it takes to get back to Brinchanda.
That's understandable. Whatever you decide, we'll support you.
Except if you leave, then you're dead to us.
Yeah, obviously, but they'll have to smite you. That will become a whole awkward thing. Like, no, you wouldn't do that.
I'll get a transcription of that or an image placed in. I thought I had one already, but I guess I didn't.
Thank you.
But I'll do that later. As the travel through the Seven Moving Ice is relatively calm, and once again, the travel across Icewind Dale is fast but bleak. There's nothing that seems to trouble you. It is tragedy going through Bremen and Targos as you walk across the east way, and eventually you make your way entrance into Brunshanda 5 days later.
Day or like morning or night?
It's probably around the afternoon. Zyrek, you either lead Ardax with the corpse of Rune, or take her yourself to the cleric that survived. Let me just have a look at stat block, actually.
This man's no greater restoration by chance.
That's what I'm sure.
How long are you in your divine journey, my friend? Oh, yeah? Fucking useless.
You take him to the priest of Lathander that still remains. You explain the situation. He's like, the only spells that can fix greater restoration is... the only thing that can fix petrification is greater restoration. I do not possess that power, and you bring your friend before me, and I cannot help you. It has been almost far too long for her to be resurrected.
I simply wish for you to give blessings of a proper burial. I intend to prepare her and bury her in what was once her home.
I've had a lot of homes. Which one are you talking about?
The one I knew was at home with you.
As you do this, he spends a bit of time getting some holy water, blessing the body, casting gentle repose onto its corpse, placing 2 copper coins in her eyes, and putting them in a place where they can't be dislodged. He then covers the body in a tarp, wraps it up for you to transfer.
Yeah. Once that is dealt with, I will go have a look around for a few that might be willing to travel with me in a few days to take care of that matter. As I get the feeling that will be at least a day or 2 away from Brynchanda.
Duke-and-Sol is not that far away.
What was it, 8 hours to Goodmead? You've got the thing somewhere.
It is from Brynchanda to Duke-and-Sol is 10 hours, but 5 on XP.
Okay, then yeah, I'll probably take care of that over the course of the next day, which leaves time to talk with the rest of the party if they wish it.
It's up to, are you guys going to follow her to Duke-and-Sol? Or...
I don't think Jensen would. I think Jensen would probably be potentially maybe, I guess, recuperating from the journey in Brynchanda.
Jensen potentially take time to look for the person who he was, I guess, raised by.
He might have, but...
There's
Yeah,
a...
no idea. That would be not amazing.
Yeah, he spends some unknown time doing an unknown thing, just according to whatever Lucky wants him to do.
Yeah. Kitty cat.
Yes, it is mystery. Do you want help or just want to play? Who knows?
That leaves Zyrok. I the offer out to him. Are you going to be sticking with Valine, or would you like to travel with me for this burial ceremony?
I think I'll stay here. I'll go let now I'm fucking getting it wrong. What? You guys have corrupted me. I can't even get my own name. Get my own name mixed up. I'll go tell Zekel's people what happened. And
In that case, travel safely. I'm going to find a couple that will travel with me for safety in numbers, but...
Yep. I hope to see you again.
I will do the sort of... It's not a normal respect thing for me, but you know, the whole armor bang against one side of the chest sort of thing is a goodbye.
As
And
you,
do my thing, finding how much it'll cost for a few people to come with me.
you spend some coin, you find it's actually pretty hard to find someone willing to help you at the moment. They're sort of rebuilding Brinchanda from the ground up. You can get one person, but it's like it'd
Just
be a lot
save
more money
you
than
an extra.
you thought, and you pay the man
Yeah, how much am I deducting?
probably about 5 gold.
Oh, I was willing to pay a lot more than that, so... Yeah, I'll pay them a little bit extra than that, so I'll just deduct it down to 190, which is 12 gold.
Would be around AJ. She would probably help for free. If my character were around, she would probably help for free.
Not at the moment, she's not.
Alright.
Yeah, so I pay them a decent sum to assist me, as that'll be my next day's travel.
You, the next day, go to Dugan's-Hole. You arrive around midday.
I see the wreckage, I imagine.
Yep, everything is gone. It was by far the least structurally sound city in the 10 towns. It was mostly destroyed.
I will head through with what remains there. Heading up to whatever's left of, well, what used to be my home as well.
Yep, you walk
As
up
I will-
to your house.
I will find a nice spot sort of out the side as I will ask the other person to see if they can find a couple of planks that we can use as a makeshift grave.
He picks up 2 random planks from nearby.
As with the time there, I will... Did I bring a shovel? If not, I assume that would have cost a gold. Potentially, if not, I'll be digging by hand.
He would have, if you explain what the job was, he would have taken the shovel with him.
Yep. I guess we proceed to dig a grave as we place her down somewhat gently.
Yep, as you...
Cover over and place not 1 but 2 sort of makeshift gravestones. One of which I will sort of scratch into it the name of Rune.
Mm-hmm.
The other one I will scratch in Zekel's name
As
place them together.
As you do that, as the last shovel is put on top of the thing and you put the headstones down, he walks away, giving you time to be alone.
I'll probably spend maybe a few hours just to leave enough time to get back to Brinchanda. You know, just with my thoughts, not saying too much, as I will think about my decision to stay with the party or stay and help rebuild, which, I mean, you know my answer on that, so... And what I plan to try and do later.
As you alert the clan of Wormdoon through Nakalaga, you alert them of the status of your fallen companion. You assure them that there can be a way to save him, but you don't know where or how or who could do that. But you let them there is a way. To which they reply, next time that you go there, we'll bring some men to help you bring him back in case.
Of course.
They don't seem too saddened. While Goliaths are a tight-knit community, emotions aren't really their strong suit. But
I'll say to them that if it helps, he at least completed his main task of becoming a man before it.
I nod.
Which I think
They
should all be very proud of him. He may not have gone down the way he wanted, but he definitely saved my ass a couple times. And for that, I'll forever be grateful.
He was a strong man, and will hopefully continue to be.
Yeah.
They bow and they go and head off to tell the leader of the encampment, but then also return back to work. As you look around, you spend your night with Jensen, and probably just Jensen. Bailey's probably gone off somewhere where you don't want to, like, where she hasn't told you. The next day, do they see Ardax enter the city?
I wouldn't be hiding.
Yep.
I mean, I probably should have asked this, but did we send Sana with one group, like with Zyrek? Probably would have made sense in my head.
Well, the Goliaths are here in the town, so...
Oh,
Yeah.
right. Then yeah, I probably
We
would've-
asked them to come and help.
In that case, I'm not sure. It's your call on that one.
If you... this is
We didn't give him any orders, he afraid us.
probably with you somewhere sleeping under the snow.
Could
Yeah,
have
I
left him
arrived
with
I
Zeke
imagine I'd
as
be
a
back by the next
watcher.
morning.
And as everything follows through, the last scene of today's session is the three of you like meeting up with one another, beginning to talk on what your next plans are. And, we'll save that for next time. I think that'll be a better time to do it.
Yep.
Fair.
Sounds good.
Hopefully we'll have everybody there.
Yeah, hopefully. But thanks for joining us. I had fun. I'm not sure if everyone else had fun towards the middle there, but I did.
Different kind of fun.
Literally the same thing as the last session. It's like I can't do anything, so it's like it was fun up until it's just hopeless. Like,
I'm sorry, guys.
Ah, it's not your fault, man.
not your fault.
probably-
The dice hated you this one time.
Yeah.
I was probably going to end it around like this scene anyway, so it probably would have been extended if they did the rest of the thing, but they can't do that with 3 people.
Something somewhat mean. I just want to see Ezekiel roll a d20 just to see if the inspiration would have helped.
Oh, it would have. He would have been fine.
No.
Not necessarily.
No.
No.
He got a +9.
Oh,
So
the
21?
DC was
21.
20. He's got a +9?
Yeah, because he was because I was next to him, so he got a +2 as well as his other stuff.
It might have been, maybe.
Oh.
In a different reality.
In another world, in another time, friend.
Sorry for the shorter session, but it'll feel a lot better having everything ready for next session instead. So,
Give me time to
But the
discuss
one
options.
time my save is actually good. It wasn't life or death, because every other time, like, I've been possessed and all that. Just got dog shit rolls.
yeah. Tomorrow I'm playing more Bayonetta. Wednesday is more. Tuesday's more Payday 2. Wednesday is something. I'm thinking of it. Thursday is more Pokemon, and next week is Echoes of the Forgotten Session 2020. And we're back in a fortnight, hopefully, for session 27 of Icewind Dale. The Frostmaiden. Are our streamers doing any streaming things to talk about?
Nothing planned, but it's
Unless we're resuming Divinity next week, but
It seems my PC is
I am doing-
again, so.
I am doing a sponsored stream next week.
Watch that.
Yeah.
Whatever day it is.
I haven't figured that part
Sponsored
out
by
yet.
the Dead Party members.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. Otherwise, yeah, don't do drugs, stay in school. I'm not your dad. I love you just as much. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Boy.
There is.